It's like, you gotta understand, these are all guys who, they all talk behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And if they not talking, they people talking.
Right.
And they know shit that we don't know. That's another reason why we're gonna get into this later on. But like, they just know things. They might say little things, and it's like, it might go over our heads, but they know who they talking to and who listening and who know what the fuck is up.
It's kind of like what Kanye said, and someone brought this quote back from when he was on Drink Champs, and he said, "When Drake disses you, you know he's talking about you."
Yeah,
like, you know it. Nobody else will know it. Yeah. They won't pick up on it until years later, but you know that he's dissing you.
Man, it's true because, funny enough, I've been dissed on songs before, and I know when they talk about me.
You don't want to tell us?
No. But I know, so it's like I get it, and that's the thing. It's like, we don't know the history of it all,
yeah,
and that's why it's like people are like, oh, they made a Drake diss album and all this. It's like,
and that's the thing that I hate, Josh. It's like, it's not a Drake diss album.
It's not.
There are moves on this and decisions made that are directly in opposition of him.
Yeah, but it's just like, it's just what it is. It's like, if we didn't know that there was any type of tension, we'd just be like, oh, they just doing what rappers do, being braggadocious, talking about fuck that nigga, oh fuck, I fuck this bitch. Just like, we don't know.
Yeah.
And we don't know to this day. We just are speculating and assuming. The rumor before the album came out was, oh, it's Metro and Drake, they got problems. Metro put a little talking. Now it's Future and Drake, they fighting over a stripper. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Well, and I think to a certain extent, if you want to compare, because we got to get to this too, if you want to compare how beefs were back in the day to how beefs were now, they would have been on Hot 97 by now. They would have been saying, this is what I meant by this, and this is what I'm talking about.
Yes and no. I mean, you
just talked about the game at 50. They just both did that.
Yeah, no, but it's just like, it's still like, it's still a dance to it. I think about 50 and Jay.
Okay.
It's like, you had both of them, and they went to the radio stations and they aired their grievances to a certain degree, but it's like, Jay didn't go up there and was like, yeah, I fucked this bitch. He did it, and he said some clever shit in the rhyme. And honestly, who knows if he did or if he didn't? We really don't know.
I think Carmen confirmed that he did.
Oh, okay.
In her book.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just like, there's things that happen that you just like, or things that are said. It's just like, oh, maybe it's true, maybe it's not. It's rap.
Right.
And I think we are so, as fans in this day and age, we're so invested. Yeah. We're so like, we're too invested. To the point where it's like, now it's like a fucking, it's a, I mean, it's a pick your side thing.
It is. It's only a pick your side thing if the tweet you put out the 5 minutes before the album come out is you pick a side, you stay there. That's when it becomes you picking sides.
But I mean, honestly, it's funny, man, to me.
Because that's a rollout. To me, that's marketing. That's
all it is.
But it's more.
It's marketing to me, man. I think it's just pure marketing. Like, I really think.
No, it's not though.
I'm not. I'm telling you what I think. I think this is pure marketing.
But these fans are so boneheaded that they'll jump to conclusions. So like, and my thing is this: like, if it's a, as we say in wrestling, if this is a work, and he's just liking tweets that are anti-Drake, he's doing all this stuff, then okay, like, it worked. Yeah, it worked. He got the Kendrick. It worked. But I think when you go narrow and you drill down the conversation to kind of like the smallest point of it, it's like, okay, well, what if Drake takes that as a issue? And obviously him and Kendrick have been. And let me just talk about the Kendrick thing right quick, because I care more about the Future and Metro shit than I care about the Kendrick shit.
Okay.
I personally would have loved for them to have done this back 10 years ago, when they were really kind of jabbing. At that time, they were really going at each other. There's radio silence for years. I think Kendrick even like says Drake's name for the first time 2 years ago on Mr. Morale, on what's it called, the Family Values or whatever the shit was with I think he mentions him on that. I was like, oh, okay, cool. He said his name first time. I think Drake's bigged him up. I was like, okay, cool. Like that don't mean they're friends. They don't got no. It's whatever. Then this shit comes out and it's just like, well.
No, it's not. Then this shit came out. Then First Person Shooter came out.
But Drake doesn't shoot at him on that. J. Cole does.
I mean, we don't know what it's. We all make the song together. There's all little.
So do you think that, okay, and we getting into discourse convo here.
I mean, I'm just saying, let's just keep the timeline accurate.
Okay, you're right. Do you think that J. Cole and Kendrick might have had a falling out, and then he does this song, and because Drake's next to it, he's shooting at Drake now? Is that what you think? Because That seems realistic to me. And
that makes the most sense.
Okay.
And again, we don't like listen to the Drake album and going through it and whatever.
Right.
Kendrick might have heard it and been like, oh, he talking about me right there. Oh, he talking about me. You don't know. I don't have the lyrics to bring up.
Yeah.
But just like Kanye said, when he dishes you, you know. So you don't know if there's other little shit that he's dissing them on.
I mean, well, he specifically, I honestly feel like, I don't know if you agree, I feel like Cole got it maybe the worst. Because that was like a direct response to Cole's verse. Yeah. And it's weird how Cole's kind of like missing a lot of the conversation.
I don't think he's missing either. I think they're waiting on both of them.
No one's telling Cole to get in the booth.
I think so.
Nobody's telling Cole to get in the booth.
I mean, from the people I'm speaking to, it's like, yo, we want to see the big three go at it. It's not like just a Drake thing. Drake
not dissing Cole.
Drake is getting, who knows?
Why are you going to diss Cole?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm thinking about
You're not dissing Cole.
No, I mean, because they just work together.
Yeah.
They're about to probably pop out together at Dreamville this weekend.
Yeah.
Wow. But my thing is this. Kendrick, her first person shooter.
Okay.
He feels some way. He reacted. Mm-hmm. And this is just the volley of the ball. This is a sport.
So you can't get mad if they don't respond in a week if he took 6 months.
My thing is this. No. You're right. No. My thing is this. You're absolutely right. Take all the time you need because you're going to need some time to come back to that. But okay, can we I'm just saying, but
there are people saying that this is literally ended careers, this verse. And I'm like,
oh no, I'm just saying it's a good verse. It's a good verse. It's on a hit song. You got to come back with some good verse on the hit song shit.
Kendrick actually like bigs up Drake on that. He calls him Michael Jackson, greatest of all time. He calls him.
I know. I mean, bro. Okay.
He does.
All right.
He says, if you're Michael Jackson, you're gonna die. That's what he says.
Anyway, They think highly of each other. That's why they're battling. It's like niggas not battling with somebody they think lowly of. They're not battling IDK.
You think Kendrick thinks highly of Drake?
Yeah, I think so. It's like you always think your opponent is worthy of stepping in the ring with you. Mm-hmm. You don't fight no one that you're like, nigga, I'm punching down. You punch across. So I definitely think it's like, yes, there's some respect there for sure.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, we've seen how Drake reacts in beefs, mainly the Meek Mill beef, and the
this is different,
and the Pusha T one.
This is different.
What's different?
This is different. What's different? It was going at his livelihood at that point. Meek Mill was going at his livelihood. And he was just cool to do. Like,
is it not the same?
No, they're not. He's not going at Drake's livelihood. He's not saying you're a writer or you got ghostwriters and what was the
Kendrick has said it before.
On what?
I forgot what song it was. He was like,
the Kanye song. I think?
Yeah, your favorite rapper got a ghostwriter or some shit like that.
But we don't. But again, Josh, how do we know? How do we know?
We know who the ghostwriter line was.
Hey, Josh, you said it yourself 5 minutes ago. How do we know though? If Drake heard that and said he talk about me, then he would have responded, right?
Okay, you're right.
I hit dog like I said,
my thing is back and forth, and that's why I'm saying we don't know the Kendrick. We don't know the bars that were for Kendrick on Her Loss, on all these records. Like now you got everybody going back and listening with a different ear. But we still don't know because there's so much behind the scenes shit.
Right.
And I think in general, like there's a lot of speculation, but I don't see how this is different.
Because the thing is that he responded quickly. Because at that time, I feel like the Pusha T thing, he was like posting pictures of him in fucking blackface and talking about his baby moms and his kid.
Yeah.
Kendrick didn't talk about his kid on this. He said, I'm going to make sure your dogs are some shit.
So it's just like, I guess so.
The threat level to me isn't as high for that because he said, well, we've been jabbing for years. I'm cool with that.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. I don't agree, but I guess that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
I see two sides of it. I see the people saying he got to hurt. Well, once again, I say no one's telling J. Cole he got 7 days. No one's telling J. Cole he got
that's 7 days. That's the thing, bro. I feel the same way about both. Cole, you've been putting these vlogs out. Where the vlog at?
Okay.
Like Drake, you said you gave Meek Mill 4 days. What did he say?
So he gave Kendrick 6 months.
I didn't give him anything. No one thought he was gonna respond.
So I don't get why we have this vaunted opinion of Drake
because
that
Drake is the best. Drake is the best.
I thought Kendrick was the best.
No.
I thought
I'm giving it to you. Drake is the best.
Okay.
Drake is the one who, whenever someone has went at him, he's responded back fast. It's in Drake's character to respond back fast.
Okay.
That's just what Drake does. It's like saying like Kobe. I'm just saying if Drake is Kobe, and in a game someone goes at Kobe goes back at them. You have other players where someone go at them, they like Luka might not go right back at you.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, nigga, if you that type of guy, be that type of guy with this. I honestly think,
I would never look at him as Kobe.
Okay, then he's not a Kobe. Cool.
I would not. Like, 10 years ago, I would. 7 years ago, I would. These niggas is. Listen, this is a 10-year-old. I didn't even know J. Cole had beef with Kendrick. So that's the new part to me.
That's my thing. I don't think it's beef. I think it's all healthy competition. It's like y'all put out y'all first person shooter shit. Y'all biggest Super Bowl. Y'all going back and forth. Hold on, I'm in this.
Yeah.
I feel like that's all it was. I feel like honestly but talk, I think of it as the third verse to first person shooter. That's how I think about that verse.
That's a nice way to put it.
That's how I think about it. Because if it was all in the same record, not to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
If it was all in the same record, they'd be like, oh, they just throwing friendly jabs. They just doing what rappers do. That's how I kind of look at it.
But I feel like, and that's a good way to look at it too, because it's basically a direct response to just Cole's verse, right? But I feel like even on that verse, even when you go back to it, Drake's just talking about, hey, like, almost got enough singles to beat Michael. And then Cole's is probably a little bit more direct. But it's also like Drake ain't dissing Kendrick on that. I
mean, my thing is when you think you at the top of the game, you saying you at the top of the game is a diss to me. If back to the Kobe analogy, if you in the league and you like I'm the best player and you just talking about you, it's like no nigga, I'm the best player. Ain't
no wrong with that. That don't mean it.
It ain't a direct diss, but it's like nigga, if I think I'm the best, you telling people you the best is a shot at me. That's just how it is. That's competition.
That don't mean that. That does not mean to me that like I'm literally hearing Josh nigga saying he not the best if he don't do this, if he don't do what I tell him to do. And I think that's part of the discourse that me and you aren't having because we don't think that way. But I'm seeing people say his career is over. It's over. We told y'all he was a fraud.
I mean,
I'm like, this verse is doing all that.
But that's just that's the stand-em of it all. We gonna get that. This is the male equivalent to Barb's and Barty Gang, honestly. So we gonna get that. You're gonna see a lot of that happening, and I think it's just a part of what it is. That's the discourse of it all. But objectively looking at this, it's funny. Like we've been kind of going back and forth on our Discord, and for me, it's like I just want to see healthy competition. I don't have a dog in this fight. Josh. Besides Future. That's my nigga.
I want to get to the Future part too, because to me, the Future part's a sadder part of this to me, because I think that like I'm ambivalent to them being together anymore. Like I'm fine if they never do another song together again. Like it's fine. Like it always was just like, okay, they have good chemistry, but that doesn't mean they got to be best friends, right? But I feel like for Future, it's like, I love my Future albums the way that I like my coffee. I just like it just regular. You know what I'm saying? I just like the regular discourse. I don't need niggas saying, man, Future putting himself in a different conversation by doing this. I'm like, no, he's not.
Nah, I mean, it's pretty run-of-the-mill Future album.
Yeah, like, he's not.
It's great. It's a great album, though.
He's a great... here's my thing. I've been waiting for this album for a year.
Yeah.
I've always wanted him and Metro to go back and lock in. We getting 2 of these things. We get another one coming out in a week. And I've always waited for this moment to happen. I'm like, damn, why this? Because now nobody want to talk about fucking Fried. Now nobody want to talk about type shit. Now nobody wants to talk about nothing else.
My thing about that is people are. But again, it's the Cardi B fucking Nicki Minaj thing. It's like they got their shit going on and people talking about that more than anything. But there are people talking about the Nicki album, and there's people talking about the Cardi single that came out. Like it's just there's fans of that shit. The fans of the bullshit is always gonna be a little bit louder, but there's people who still appreciate this shit. So and I get the how it can feel away when you're like, damn, my favorite rapper is
beefing with my other
even the beef and shit, just people caring about the beef more than the artist.
Right.
I can feel I understand how that feels away. But But I just don't let that affect me. I think that's just all chatter and noise.